Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamac, this is Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky SC. I've been getting comments about someone insisting that Shira is and that agate should be used. We'll call this a challenge run because we're already so far in. Anyway, in the last episode, we finally got back to school. Chloe is back with us. Hopefully she'll stick around. I think she will, but... Yeah, that looks good. Actually, wait. Can she put on... She can put on an EP2 quartz. It's not going to give her much EP, but it does give her some. So we've arrived at the school and now we're going to be doing some investigating to talk to everyone. Got a sec? Do you need something? Yeah, I've got a question for you. Estelle explained they were looking into strange events that might have occurred during the exam period. A strange event during exam period? Ooh, like what? That sounds fascinating. Did something happen? You're entirely too excited about this, you know. It probably means she doesn't know anything. Guess we gotta go somewhere else. So what happened? Hey, come on, tell me! See, this is why we have to get onto this stuff now before the rumor mill gets grinding. Yo, Chloe! Are you getting ready for club too? No, I'm afraid not. Unfortunately, I don't have the time right now. I'm checking around the school for something. Huh? Checking for what? Well, you see, Estelle explained they were looking into any strange events that might have occurred during the exam period. Strange events? Sorry, don't remember anything like that. I know there are weird rumors floating around, but I can't say no the details. I see. Either way, thanks. We'll try someone else. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. No worries. Thanks for your time. No problem. Hey, remember the material archives? Hey you two, how goes the questioning? Well, we've just started, we don't have much yet. Have you had any luck with the records? Not yet, but there aren't many records that could be relevant, so this shouldn't take long. Hey, I know you're busy, but could I take a minute of your time? Sure? Let me guess. This is about Joshua, right? Yeah. I haven't heard all the details, but he's gone missing, right? He has, but don't worry. It's something he did on his own, so it's basically him running away from home. I wonder. I know I only spent a week or so with him, but... Well, we really got along, got to know each other, we talked about a whole lot of things. He could just not shut up about his life after he came to live with you, Estelle. Really? That's so embarrassing, I was such a tomboy. I guess that's still true, but... Well, I heard a lot of heartwarming stories, I'll say that much. The thing is, I never heard a word about anything before then. Oh. One time, I just kinda casually asked about what his life was like before he came to live with you. I'll never forget his expression when I asked that. I'll never be able to. His eyes just sort of clouded over. It was like he was staring over a sailed on a field of who knows what that only he could see. Afterwards, though, he just laughed it off and pretended it never happened, while avoiding the question. I don't really know his history, but his leaving has something to do with his early life, doesn't it? Hans feels like a Yosuke type character, but the thing about Yosuke is that when it got down to it, he could actually focus and do the smart thing. He just chose not to because the writers needed a lot of anime shenanigans. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. I knew it. Whenever we went to bed, we'd always talk about how the day went, right? How practice was going, for example, or how delicious lunch was, that sort of thing. Whenever we did that, what this looked like was looking at something bright and beautiful. It was the expression of someone looking at something they want but can't have. At the same time, he just seemed to accept that was something he could never have. He never really lost that look the entire time he was here. Joshua, it is something you can have, you giant idiot. Estelle. So yeah, I know I shouldn't get involved since I don't know you two that well, but can I ask one favor of you? Just one? Huh? If you meet him again, don't ever let him have that kind of expression. He is an idiot, thinking he can't have that kind of life. He's got just as much right to love, laugh, and enjoy life as much as any of us do. Can you do that for me? Hans? Yeah, of course I can. I'll wake him up to that fact even if I have to slap him his cheeks beat right in the process. Still, may really take that to get him to understand. But we'll do it. Ah, crud. Sorry in advance, Jay. Yeah, felt good to get that off my chest. Sorry, it shouldn't take up too much of your time. Good luck with your investigation. Yeah, thanks, Hans. Good luck to you too, Hans. That moment where he realizes, oh shoot, I might have just gotten the Joshua set to be getting beaten up. Oh well. Dorothy, what are you doing? I'm taking beautiful pictures of the cafeteria. I got some really cute shots of the seafood jelly. It's so jiggly. Pretty good, huh? I don't know what I expected. Young Lady Plate. Learn the Young Lady Plate recipe. Hot potato fry. Royal gelato. And herb sandwich. Great. So yeah, I think this episode is going to be spent... Olivia, what are you doing? Ooh. They have very detailed Olivia playing his instrument and sprites. Hits for all 8 directions. Why, if it isn't Estelle? How's it going, Olivia? Turned anything up yet? Marvelous, so I imagine. I left that business to Dorothy. More importantly, I heard tell of a dorm for the female students. I am urgently searching for it. For the girls' dorm? Why the heck are you searching for that? Well, I think I kinda guessed, but that should be obvious. To safeguard the place where these maidens lay themselves to sleep, naturally. I knew I was gonna go there. How expected of you. It would, after all, be far too late once the foul hands of the evil disturb their peace and put them in danger, you see. Ah, yes, incidentally, Estelle, I believe you have spent some time in this academy before. Perhaps you could guide me to the door? I'm a little busy right now, so another time. I know those foul hands of evil I'm going to safeguard the girls' dorm from. The janitor has already vanished. Club start up again tomorrow after a long hiatus. I'm getting you some running today while I can to get myself back in the groove. You sure do that running, mate. Ah yeah, remember this place? Oh, the lovely memories. This is the auditorium. It's strange, isn't it? It was only a few months ago, and yet you can't help but reminisce. Yeah. A whole lot happened after that. Our calm, serene Princess Joshua left us. Now it's just us on the stage. Having no supporting cast feels kinda strange, you know? It does. Say, Estelle, may I make a small confession? Sure. I liked Joshua. I mean, you know, affectionately. I was a bit attracted to him from the moment we met. What? Damn it, not another love triangle. I actually kind of figured it always seemed that way. That kiss scene at the end of the play, I won't deny it, it sent my heart racing. I kept apologizing quietly to you even as I threw myself into the role. I was all set to really kiss him at the end, not just pretend. Really? You're a lot braver than I thought, Chloe. Julia says I do things that make her worry. But then Mayor Dalmore pointed that gun at you, Estelle. Joshua's eyes. I've never seen eyes so full of murderous rage. It was all because you're that important to him. If she was that important to him, then he wouldn't have treated her like garbage before running off. That's when I gave up, because I realized I never had a chance against that. I don't know, I think that might be a little too early for you to give up. I mean, honestly, Chloe, I can't even hope to compare to you. Estelle, you're so silly when it comes to this sort of thing. You really have no idea just how charming you are. I pay you a compliment and you poke fun at me. Come on, Chloe, I was serious. That's just it, so was I. I love that about you, Estelle, your open honesty. And I think Joshua feels the same way. I guess Joshua and I are a bit alike in that sense. You know, I did notice that kind of. You're both smart, level-headed, polite. This music is way too loud, freaking game. To be honest, I totally told Joshua you two would be great together because of that. Until I met everyone here, I was very lonely. I think, in that sense, I was a little like Joshua before he met you. Wow, everyone is pointing out all the things they notice about Joshua. If there's a difference between us, it would be our strength. Your strength? Like how? Grandmother wishes very much to name me the next queen, especially after what happened recently. I guess it would be for the best, all things considered, but if I become queen, I'll never be Chloe Rins again. I will be Claudia von Oslies forevermore, burdened with power and responsibility. I'll never again get to hug those orphans or talk to my friends casually or attend class. The very idea terrifies me. The thing is, the alternative is that we give the crown to Duke Dunan, and that's just a horrible time for everyone. I feel so pathetic for not having the strength to return to that solitude when it's necessary. I still haven't given grandmother a proper answer. Chloe, in that sense, Joshua is stronger than I could ever hope to be. I'm sure he, more than anyone, didn't want to be separated from you. Could have fooled me. Even so, he disappeared so as not to involve you what he felt was his own problem. Joshua is strong on some level, yeah, but I don't think that's the sort kind of strength you should admire. Huh? It's the role of a queen to rule a whole country. Of course you're hesitating, it's natural. Heck, would it be really worrying if you wanted to do it without hesitating like Dunan? Being worried and unsure about whether you'll be good and still trying anyway, that's why you'll be an amazing queen, Chloe. Estelle. But Joshua didn't hesitate. He barely thought twice. He left us behind as though we were the most natural thing in the world. That's something I can't forgive him for. At least they're admitting it here that Joshua's actions are garbage. I'm still not crazy for this shit, but at least they're trying to do the flaws in it justice. And not just pretending it's not a thing at all. Estelle, you're right, it is unforgivable. Why is it the cute ones are always the ones who don't understand a girl's feelings? I'm so glad we're friends, Chloe. I don't have many people I can quite open up to like this. Neither do I. I can believe it. I've seen how Jill talks to people. Although we've been talking about our embarrassing things, really. Please don't misunderstand me, though. I don't feel that way about Joshua at all now. Don't worry, it's okay. I kind of learned the hard way that love isn't something you should try and hold back. I guess my dad would totally call us a bunch of dumb kids. Thank you, Estelle. Well, to be honest, if I said I didn't have any feelings left toward him, I'd be lying. But more than anything, I want to see you two happy together and... Don't worry, I get it! Anyway, we've spent a bit too much time with girl talk, I think. Want to get back to interviewing the students? Yes, we should. Let's try to talk to everyone before nightfall. Yeah, it's going to be the entire episode before we're finished. The problem with love triangles is that when they try to do the "I just want you two to be happy" and back out, normally that's the person who deserved to win the love triangle the most. Strange events during the exams? No, nothing in particular happened. But how interesting, mysterious phenomena assaulting the academy. Oh my! I might be able to use it in the novel I'm planning! Yeah, we've got to rush through all this very quickly. I'm not allowed to check out the diary, darn it. If they didn't want their diary read, they wouldn't leave it out where I could read it. Excuse me? And how come no one ever told me? Whoa! I already said I'd spend my vacation sightseeing across the borough. Why am I being forced to return home now? Felicity, please calm yourself. No, I refuse. This time I will say my piece. Tests are finally over. I was finally starting to plan all the things I wanted to do for my vacation. So why has return ticket to the Empire conveniently shown up on my doorstep now of all times? Because they figured you'd spend it with them instead. You've been plotting against me with Grandfather, haven't you? Man, hard to get a word in edgewise. Let's just see what happens. I truly believe it would be in your best interest to keep these complaints to yourself for now. They can only serve to make things much worse. Excuse me? Excuse me? Have you forgotten your place? How dare you speak to your mistress in such a manner? So, is this an imperial noble and her handservant incognito? Oops. Pardon us? I did try to warn you. Ahem. Do you need something from me? Yeah, sorry to butt in while you're busy. We're in the middle of an investigation, you see. Estelle explained they were looking into any strange events that might have occurred during the exam period. I see you've come about that little incident. Reina, please, that's enough. I can hardly bear to recall such horrors. Did something happen? Indeed. In fact, what we saw would qualify as more than strange. It was a human form floating in the air. Ah! Reina! Please, tell me everything you saw in as much detail as possible. I would love to. I believe I could share enough information for the both of us. Is that acceptable, Felicity? Fine, do whatever you want. You really should leave if you want to forget about the event. It was the night before exams. Very suddenly, Felicity said there was someone outside the window. Oh joy of joys, this already sounds like the start of some ghost story. I actually remember these two. I didn't get to see their full stories, but it makes a lot more sense now with one of them seemed a bit more subservient to the other. It's because that's actually their relationship. When I peeked out the window, I saw a human form floating above the schoolhouse, just as she said. It spun, as if blown by the wind. Oh. Eventually, it disappeared towards the back of the schoolhouse. And then came the worst part of all. My lady, being struck by fear, climbed into my bed and... Surely that part isn't irrelevant to their investigation, Reina! Yeah, no need to be that specific. Oh, I see. A pity, just as was getting interesting too. Huh. This is starting to sound like a bad romance version of a maid and her lady system. Anyway, to make a long story short, a human shape appeared in the sky above the schoolhouse, spun, then vanished towards the back of the schoolhouse. Yes, that's correct. Was that of any help? More than helpful, thanks a lot. You couldn't have asked for better testimony, really. Alright, I should jot this down in my notebook right away. Students should be in the dorms or classrooms. Let's ask around inside the school. I was wondering if the game would let me just go upgrade Chloe's augment. It won't. Strange events during the exam period. No, I don't really know of anything. Try asking someone else. The clubs are starting up tomorrow. I'm doing my rounds on the school grounds, making sure everything's in good shape. Okay, there'll probably be someone in the boys' dormitories with the cutscene for us. Was there anything odd during the exam period, you ask? I wonder. What? I'm busy right now. Odd occurrences during the exams? No, nothing really. I guess there's no one in the boys' dormitory to talk to. At least Olivia is nowhere near the girls' dormitory. Strange events? It was no different than any other exam period. I was busy from morning till night studying. Oh, you're braces, aren't you? I've already been informed of your task. Please investigate freely. Finally, exams are over. Huh? Strange events during exams? No, don't remember anything. Strange events during the exam period? Sorry, weird stuff's not on my radar. I've only got my eye on cute stuff. So I don't remember seeing anything weird. Nope. Oh, great, it's Mickey. Oh, man, I'm hungry. You want something? Yeah. Actually, we had a question. Estelle explained they were looking into strange events that might have occurred during the exam period. Strange events? Like, did you see anything weird or hear any odd sounds? Anything you might have noticed would be helpful. Odd sounds? Don't make me remember all that creepy stuff. Did you see something? Yeah, I haven't actually told anyone before you guys though. I saw someone suspicious. Really? Could you give us the details? Okay, sure. I was hanging out behind the schoolhouse on my way back home, right? It's a great place to chill during tests. No one's ever there. Because that's his character. Shirk all. Don't care. Just lays about. So I was walking around near the rear gate on my way back when this white floating person suddenly flew past. I'm sure it looked like a person. No way I could have seen it wrong. White human form. That matches what the other witnesses have said. So what happened after that? He floated off toward the rear gate. After that, I didn't see him. I see, so he disappeared towards the rear gate. Yes, this is good intel. I should write this down in my notebook. I agree, this is valuable testimony. So is that enough? I'm starving, I want to grab some food. Sorry, you're all good. Thanks for the help. Well, not sure what's going on, but good luck or whatever. He was involved in the quest to investigate the old schoolhouse. We can save those for later because that's where Shira's supposed to be investigating. Yes? Odd events? No, sorry, nothing weird happened today. You might have better luck with someone else. Huh? Did you forget something, Chloe? No, I had some stuff I had to do, so I was walking around the schoolhouse. Oh, what kind of stuff? So actually, Estelle explained they were looking into any strange events that might have occurred during the exam period. Huh, strange events? I don't think there was anything. I'm sorry, I'm no help whatsoever. Don't let it bother you. Well, let's go check with the other people. Thanks, Rochelle. No problem. Oh, Chloe, how'd your tests go? Oh, well enough, I guess. More importantly, Patrick, may you have a moment? Do I want to give him a Patrick Star voice? No I don't. Sure, what is it? So, actually, Estelle explained that they were looking into any strange events that might have occurred during the exam period. Strange events, you say? I do have something that might be along that line, sorta, but... It's fine if you don't know the exact details. Just tell us everything that happened at the time. Alright. Well, actually, I saw this humanoid form flying in the sky. Oh! Could you tell us everything you remember about that? Sure, it was one of the exam nights. I stayed behind in the classroom to study. I thought I noticed something move outside the window. I thought maybe the wind had picked up or something, so I went to close the window. I saw this white shadowy figure floating outside. A white shadowy form. So what happened next? Fortunately, I lost sight of it immediately. It sort of just disappeared towards the east. East would mean it disappeared towards the back of the schoolhouse, right? Yeah, just like every other person says. Still, you remembered a lot of details. Oh, it was quite an interesting phenomenon. I wrote some simple notes down thinking I'd research it later. Research? Patrick is a student of the sciences after all. Ah, I see. Was I of any help? Yeah, definitely. That was valuable testimony. I'll get that down in my notebook right away. Patrick, thank you. Not at all. It was a minor request. I remember... One of these rooms had that computer that I tested, and it blew up when I tried to check how Olivia feels about Olivia. Hello, Chloe. Do you need something? Actually, yes. We'd like to ask you a question. Oh, what's up? So... Estelle explained they were looking into any strange events that might have occurred during the exam period. We might as well write this down and hand out questionnaires. Strange events? No, there wasn't anything in particular. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. Nah, no worries. Well, thanks for your time. If anything comes up, let me know. But then again, I don't think the students would want to be quizzed yet again after they just finished their exams. Huh? You want something? Strange events during the exam period? Nah, can't think of anything. Huh? Do you need something? Odd events, huh? I don't think there was anything, no. Oh, we're almost done. If no one else has anything to say about the ghosts, then... it might be time to go check in at the base camp, I guess. Oh, hello you two. How goes the investigation? We'll handle this part. We'll leave the students to you. Did anything strange happen? Anything you noticed that struck you? Anything at all? Huh? Strange events? Sorry, there wasn't anything. I still have a tremendous stack of exam papers I haven't looked at. Hope I can finish grading today. Oh, Chloe, did you have a question? No, actually. Is it about the thing Jill mentioned a bit ago? Something about searching for people who saw something suspicious or? Yes, I'm investigating in this. I'm assisting in the investigation. It's good to go out and be social once in a while. Good luck, your teacher's cheering for you. Thank you very much. You've begun your investigation, haven't you? I see that Chloe is helping too. This case relates to our academy, so as a student here, I like to help however I can. Should you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I won't hold back any aid I can offer. Well, I could do with 10 million mirror and maybe a whole bunch of Sabbath to upgrade my orbits. No, aside from that. Well, there's nothing else that could really help. Oh, time skip. Holy crap, it's late already. I think we've gotten just about everything we can from the students. Shall we head back to the student council room? Yeah, let's. With any luck, we can put together what we've heard from everyone else and figure out what's up. I guess we'll do that next time, so until then guys, take care, I'll see you all around. Man, where are the shining palms this chapter?